Well, this is it. The last campaign stop in Pennsylvania. Gosh, I wish I could talk to someone who's been in my shoes, you know? A black, South Asian woman running for president, preferably from the Bay Area.
You and me both, sister.
It is nice to see you, Kamala.
It is nice to see you, Kamala, and I'm just here to remind you, you got this. Because you can do something your opponent cannot do. You can open doors.
I see what you did there, like to a garbage truck, right?
I don't really laugh like that, do I?
A little bit.
TV Dan Podcast, episode 0511.
That's right. 511 episodes of you going, wait, this is a thing?
Still a thing, yeah. And I know most everyone has probably seen the Saturday Night Live cold open with Kamala Harris and
Maya Rudolph.
But I had to play it anyway because it was just so good and so great, and it may have violated FCC rules.
Do I laugh this way? Yeah, you kind of do. So
yeah, there's some Republican Commissioner Brendan Carr claimed in a social media post might have violated the FCC's equal time rule.
No, it didn't.
Yeah,
no, it didn't.
Well, it was a social media post.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, Trump can be on Saturday Night Live next week.
Okay. Also, you. That's
Bill Burr will be hosting, so might as well.
No,
we're not.
Don't dump to you with
no.
The time.
It's for real. We're not getting Dave Chappelle this time around. We're getting Bill Burr.
I'm fine with that.
Which I'm sure will be just as divisive.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with Bill Burr, especially if he owns any and all comedians along the way. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, and this week's sponsor is brought to you by Sugar House Distillery.
Yep. They got the bourbon, and that's what we're drinking, as far as anybody knows.
Yes, totally true.
Yeah, that is what we are
This is
having.
not a visual medium.
No, because it is an audio medium, because we are streaming to you live in your ear holes. You're welcome.
I've had people tell me, like, you should do a video component for the show. And says, have you seen us? Probably not. No, not a good idea.
Like, do you want to see Bob Frost in Living Color? No. Do you want to see me in Living Color? Hell no.
No.
No, we're not ready for that.
Anyway, so yeah. So we're a couple days out from, either moving on, not going back, or being sent to the media re-education camps.
In other words, we're saying just save us a room at Topaz in Richfield.
Topaz 2, yes.
Yeah.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yep.
And so I watched a couple movies over the weekend. I believe everyone should see. They're currently on video on demand.
Okay.
And
like what?
Such as, well, one of them is The Substance with Demi Moore and Margaret Qualley.
Oh.
And a fucking over-the-top Dennis Quaid. Oh, my God. He's almost a cartoon. It's ridiculous.
Are we sure he's acting? Are we sure?
I don't know, but it is fucking intense.
Yeah.
The Substance. Go just see it. Just be warned. It's some severe body horror.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's Demi Moore and
Margaret Qualley.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's
and
body
both
dysmorphic.
of them, both of them are very naked, very much. Yeah.
And I'm gonna say all right with that, but it's gonna be bloody as fuck.
Oh God, it's fucking intense. Yeah.
Like something out of a David Cronenberg kind of film.
Little bit, yeah, a little bit of Cronenberg going here.
Okay,
yeah.
And if you're going, God, Dennis Quaid is so icky. Well, first of all, not acting, and secondly, the original choice. What was his name?
There was an original choice.
Yeah. I forget the name of the actor, but I get he died not too recently, and then everyone said, "Who could be just as icky?" Oh, I know, Dennis Quaid.
Why don't you look this up while I tell you the next movie I think you should see?
All right, let's hear it.
The Apprentice. Oh my God. If you watch The Apprentice, you will understand the last 9 years almost perfectly.
Ooh.
It's about the mentorship of Roy Cohn over Donald Trump, who a very young Donald Trump in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s.
Oh, I heard about this. Yes.
Oh my God. Jeremy Strong plays Roy Cohn.
Okay.
Fantastic. Sebastian Stan does a passable job as Trump. I'm more impressed with Jeremy Strong than Donald Trump. Than
Really?
Sebastian Stan's Donald Trump in this thing, yeah.
Why is that? I'm curious.
He's just so fucking good, and he's the one who told him, it's like, okay, these are the rules to success. Always be on the attack, never admit defeat, and just power on through, no matter what.
Okay, I found it out here. So
Who was originally going to be in the Substance?
Going back to the Substance for a minute. And this would have been so appropriate here. Ray Liotta was cast in the film in February of 2022, but he died.
So he couldn't make it.
Yeah. So, and Dennis Quaid replaced him, but Liotta is still mentioned in the director's thank you notes during the credits.
To his credit, Dennis Quaid did a fucking great job. Even though he's a Trump tard, he did a great job.
Acting... Really?
But yeah, The Apprentice, first of all, it's shot in a 4:9 aspect ratio, like an 80s TV show or a movie.
Yeah.
So that's one thing with authenticity. And the music is fucking spot on, and it starts like an episode of Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous and just gets darker as the movie goes along.
And I'm going to say Sebastian Stan is just perfect as the Donald in his younger years.
Well, he looks the part, yeah.
Oh, God, he was...
I don't know that he really acts the part. He seems a little subdued.
Maybe that was kind of like the layer base before.
Maybe, yeah, but he did a good job.
Yeah.
He did a very good job. And, it's just... You'll understand why Trump is the way he is.
And then you'll just go, ew.
Yeah.
And that's the important thing. As long as you hear the ew, that's the important thing.
So move this up into your queue along with younger women are now, for the first time, getting exposed to the Access Hollywood tape of 2016.
Oh, God.
And they're just like, oh, this happened? This really happened?
I am a protector of women. I will always protect the women and I will do this all for the length of time.
Yeah, so I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna close out my cinematic weekend with Joker Folie à Deux.
Did you?
I've not seen it yet.
Oh, okay.
It's in the queue.
It's in the queue.
Yeah.
Even though every critic is going, why the fuck? Why did you do this?
But Quentin Tarantino loved it.
Oh, he's the one?
He's the one who loved it.
He's the one.
Yeah, he said he loves it because it's a big fuck you to superhero fandom.
And I would have to say, yeah, that tracks for him.
He loves it because it's both a big fuck you to comic book fandom and also a big fuck you to Hollywood studios.
I would have to say, I need to watch this.
Yeah.
I think that's the
Plus,
answer.
it's got Lady Gaga. How can you not?
There's nothing wrong with Lady Gaga.
Yeah. So anyway, let me tell you some new stuff coming up this week.
Oh, please do.
It's kind of a light week, but we got some political stuff like on Monday, the day this episode drops, November 4th. We got on NBC, we have a SNL election special. It's going to be a compilation of a bunch of political sketches.
Is Kate McKinnon going to be doing that hallelujah?
I think we best just forget all about that. Just forget that ever
I
happened.
kind of feel like it's going to happen. Or is it going to be Maya Rudolph?
I hate to say that I'm on the same page with Rom Schneider about this,
What?
but that Kate McKinnon, Hillary Clinton cosplay thing from 2016, bad move. Not good.
Wait, you're agreeing with Rob Schneider.
On that one point only.
Okay.
Yeah, he said that's the moment SNL jumped the shark. Of course, it was long after he was there, so yeah.
Yeah, and Rob Schneider knows funny, which
Well,
that means
we think he used to.
yeah. I'm just gonna say he says he knows funny, but no.
You
Nope.
can do it.
Exactly.
On Tuesday, of course, it's going to be wall-to-wall election coverage. ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC, PBS, even the CW is going to be airing News Nation content for the election. Also, all the MSNBC, Fox News, CNBC, and also Prime Video. Brian Williams is going to be hosting a thing on Prime Video.
Who?
Brian Williams,
Ugh.
formerly of NBC News.
Ugh. No.
Like, oh, maybe I wasn't in that helicopter.
I'm not drinking hard enough for this. Fine.
And also Comedy Central. Jon Stewart will be live with The Daily Show. And we mentioned this before, about back in 2016 when Stephen Colbert did a Showtime special, live special. Thinking Hillary Clinton had this whole thing wrapped up and it was going to be a fun time for all.
But no.
Then as the night wore along, it's like, oh, fuck. Yeah.
And that's when Stephen Colbert went, oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't have enough Metamucil for this.
Yeah.
So.
And then we go all the way to Thursday on Prime Video, the latest of the Russo brothers espionage series, Citadel. This one's Honey Bunny. Citadel: Honey Bunny, set in the 1990s in India, and lots of spy shoot 'em up action.
So what we're saying is, if you're thinking Lioness is a little too thinky, this is the show for you.
That is true. Yeah. But you'll enjoy this here one here. This is on Thursday on Netflix.
Okay.
We have a docu-series, mini docu-series, Countdown, Paul versus Tyson, going in Jake Paul and Mike Tyson's training camps and personal lives as they prepare for their must-see heavyweight boxing match live on November 15.
You're taking my sports. Why are you taking my sports?
Well, that's all. You got plenty of other sports.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And also season 4, part 2 of Outer Banks on Netflix on Thursday. If you don't know what Outer Banks is, you're probably too old for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Saturday, Arcane, a new anime. You may also be too old for this.
Arcane, Arcane, is that right?
Yeah. It's season 2.
Okay.
Season 2 of Arcane, and the anime community is very excited about this.
Because why?
Because apparently it's awesome.
Okay.
That's what I'm hearing.
That's all you need.
Many people are saying that's what I'm hearing.
Many people are saying I'm hearing.
Yeah. And also the aforementioned Saturday Night Live, Bill Burr, host, and musical guest MKG, who was not well known, but he's a really interesting singer-songwriter and guitar player. Who's
MKG?
MK.
Not Machine Gun
No,
Kelly.
no. This is not Machine Gun
This
Kelly.
is somebody else with an acronym, and he's a talent because...
I don't know. He's pretty good. From what I've seen, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Also, I was very impressed last night with Chapel Roan on Saturday Night Live, hosted by... who was the host? I already forgot.
It was John Mulaney.
Kid John Mulaney, yeah.
I am telling you right now that it was a fantastic Saturday Night Live episode.
It was. But I was not expecting much from Chapel Roan, and she debuted a new song. It's a kind of a country song. It's also a lesbian anthem country song, which I don't know has been done before. At least not overtly.
Well, it has been done. It's and you're thinking Beyonce, so
that was definitely not a lesbian anthem, though.
As far as you know.
Yeah, but this is outwardly. Yeah.
Okay, this is overtly lesbian.
Yeah, and it is a banger of a song.
I will say, country stations.
They're not going to play it.
I know they're not. I know, and you're half the problem.
I'm not sure who's going to play it. Well, I guess the pop stations will because it's Chapel Roan, so they gotta. Yeah.
Yep. Chapel Roan is your latter day Lady Gaga.
Yeah,
so.
or Charlie XCX. Yeah.
either way, just embrace your inner tween.
But she has her own thing going on. That's
Yeah.
very nice. On Sunday, we've all been waiting for this.
We have?
Yes, we have.
What have we have been waiting for?
The second part of season 5 of Yellowstone. We've been waiting 2+ years for this.
Okay.
And we're finally going to wrap up the story, maybe, unless they decide, we're going to go ahead with season 6 without Kevin Costner.
In other words, just brace for it.
I believe if this little set of episodes blows up like I believe it will on Paramount Network, also they're going to be showing at least the first one on CBS.
Yep.
It's going to blow the fuck up, and they're going to decide, we got to make another season.
And this is what I'm going to say.
We don't need Kevin Costner.
Well, you say that. I know I say that a lot, but I'm going to deliver a Milagro manifesto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let me just deliver the following. And when I say this, just get over yourself. See, kids. The fact of the matter is, Sheridan Plus. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you saying, what did I hear? You mean Paramount Plus? No, I mean Sheridan Plus. Just get over it. He is going to stream any and all sorts of shows that involve Mid-America, involving questionable characters. And guess what? This is the world we're living in. So whether or not Kevin Costner is involved, doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter, because you've got Sylvester Stallone and Tulsa King. You've got, what's his name? Jeremy Renner in...
Mayor of Kingstown.
Thank you.
You got the Lioness.
With Zoe Saldana.
You've got the various Yellowstone spin-offs, which there's another one coming. This one's called The Madison. It's coming next year, starring Michelle Pfeiffer and Matthew Fox.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Oh, fuck me.
It's set in present day, and yeah.
Oh, which one is that involving? Is that Harrison Ford, or is that involving
Nope.
Sam Elliott?
There was 1883, there was 1923 or whatever,
something like
and
that.
this one would have been called 2024
Okay.
or 2025, but they decided we're over that naming thing. Mm-hmm. We're over that nomenclature.
So,
Ooh.
okay.
Nomenclature. Hey, got an MBA over there?
Yeah. I mean, I do have an MBA, but bigger question. How do we get involved in this? How do we
get involved in the Sheridan-verse?
How? Look, you've got a good grizzled beard, and and I look ethnic enough.
Yeah.
So, could we just do
in case you people didn't notice on the socials, Tommy Milagro shaved for his Sting Halloween costume.
You didn't pronounce it right.
Sting?
No. If I was to enter in with the face paint, it would be, it's Sting! Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you...
Fuck if I know.
All right.
All right. But,
point is...
Yeah. We could be part of the Sheridan-verse.
We could. So it would be...
We've inferred ourselves into every other universe. Why not the Sheridan-verse?
So for us, it would be Yellowstone Wasatch?
Okay.
I mean... is that our title right there?
Yeah, it could be.
Wasatch?
Could be.
Okay. I'm writing it down right now.
We'll run it past the SEO, see what it says.
I'm writing it out. Yellowstone Wasatch?
Yeah.
Question mark?
And also on this coming Sunday, the season 1 finale of The Penguin, which I can't wait to see how this ends up, and I can't wait to see if they're going to do more, because it's killing it on HBO. They would be crazy not to do more of this. But then again, Colin Farrell's like, I don't want to put this shit on again.
I don't feel comfortable being in this makeup anymore. I just I don't have the wherewithal to do this sort of shit anymore.
So I think season 2 of The Penguin, Oz Cobb meets Ozempic.
Ooh,
yeah.
Don't give me with a good time.
So we get a skinny Colin Farrell-esque penguin.
And I can just see it right now. It'll the season 2 will be. What? You think I'm too fat? Is that what you're trying to say? Look, just try to it'll slim you down. All right, fine, I'm gonna do this right now. Oh my God, this is great. This is so slimming. Oh, Ozempic.
Not a sponsor.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Then that was your spoiler alert for what to expect in season 2. But the important thing is enjoy season 1 while it happens. That's gonna be a while. So. Is that enough?
That's enough of that stuff. Mostly, I'm looking through the news feed here, and
what do you got?
It's all SNL. It's all SNL.
Okay. So basically, they're going to be the spoiler for what's going to happen in the world, and that's when we'll get depressed.
Here's a couple good headlines.
Oh,
I
what do we got?
like these. Todd Phillips, Joker.
Yep.
He says how to save the cinema, as in the going to the theater cinema.
Yep.
How to save it? Stop showing fucking commercials beforehand.
Yep. I agree with that.
How about trivia?
I'm also gonna say this.
Do they still do that at the office?
I don't know. They don't. Well, yeah, they do trivia at the beginning of the show. Here's what I'm gonna say, and this is the easiest way to have people go to the cinema. Drink, just drink, just drink. Just go up there, pregame it, and you're going. But why? But I can't do that. Yes, you can.
Oh, it's easy. You do it all the time.
Yeah, you just pull up and you go to the office, and by the office we mean movies, and they will have beer there for you. But what if I need something a little harder? They will take care of you for that reason. They will prepare you for that reason right there. Just don't be a lousy drunk. That's all we ask. Is it too much to ask that you be not a lousy drunk?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not, no.
All right. Do you got anything more, or you?
Well, I don't know if Frank Christ has gotten wind of this yet. Alan Ratkins of L.A. Law and Dharma and Greg dead at 82.
Who?
This guy. See this guy? See this guy right here?
I'm looking. Oh, that motherfucker.
That guy. If you saw him, you would know him. But then again, we are an audio medium, therefore you're not seeing him.
In other words, tragedy.
But you would know. You would know him if you saw him. And,
tragedy.
And the other headline over here I saw was Tom Cruise is mulling a Days of Thunder sequel. Oh God! Remember that?
I do, and nobody does.
1990 race car zoom movie.
Look,
with Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman is dealing with her own trauma. Don't subject that to her. Don't.
Nicole Kidman is busy being on every TV show on TV.
Mostly Lioness. So no, don't do that to her. Don't.
And speaking of Donald Trump, he is very disappointed in Julia Roberts for narrating a Kamala Harris ad. It's the one, been a lot of talk about it. It's the one where these husbands and wives are going to the polls, which, first of all, who the fuck votes in, fun groups? And basically implying it's like, okay, honey, go make the right vote. Yeah. And the women are kind of giving each other the wink going, we know who we're voting for. And it says it's okay to vote against your husband's wishes.
Yeah.
Which Jesse Waters says is like an affair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Jesse Waters is a fucking moron.
Is he married?
Yeah, somehow, yes.
Why?
Somehow he is married. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Don't know.
I'm just saying, if this is a good time to ask why isn't she divorcing Jesse Waters, you know the answer.
Because he makes a pile of money.
Yeah.
Over on the Fox News.
Is that an appropriate time for us to get into other news at this point, or?
What kind of news are you talking about?
I'm just talking about the only news that's important. So if you will hit my music.
It's sports with Tommy Blanco. Go team.
Oh, we don't have that board available?
I'm not running that board this week.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm going back to the OG board with no special effects whatsoever.
Oh, we're going to analog here.
Yeah, because somebody was supposed to Venmo me some money to get some new mics, and
fine, I will do that as soon as we're done. But
it's not like I have a job anymore. I can pick up that slack.
Wow. Okay, and let me just say here, this sports broadcast is being brought to you by the fact that I am an asshole. So that's
To be fair, I haven't been reminding you.
yeah. I thank you. But at the same time, I'm an asshole. But guess who's a bigger asshole? WWE. They
I'm an asshole.
They bring to you the
What did they do now?
they brought to us the crown jewel.
Oh yeah, over in what is it, Dubai?
That was in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
In the Muhammad Abdul Arena, and
So all you ladies cover up.
literally and figuratively.
Yes.
And I will say this. I will say this out loud because, Saudi Arabia, not very good when it comes to having a lot of females on TV, let alone anybody with uncovered skin. But they had not just 2 women wrestling, but they had, if I got my math right, 10 women.
Wow.
So to start with, they had the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, and that's the 8 women right there in a fatal 4-way matchup, which had Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair winning said championship, and then
How do you beat them?
it's really possible, but just not in Saudi Arabia.
Who did they beat?
All of them.
Everybody.
They beat all the women.
Okay.
All the women.
I haven't watched it yet.
You didn't miss.
I'm gonna flock to the cock to check it out. The
Thank
replay.
you.
The replay. Yes.
Yep. And it was also Liv Morgan against Nia Jax in the inaugural Crown Jewel Championship. Liv Morgan won, and
I gotta see this.
you didn't
Or do
miss.
I?
You didn't miss much. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I covered this for Slam Wrestling. You know it, right?
I could just go read about it.
You
I don't
could.
even have to watch it.
I mean, I just have an MBA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Chug away.
Chug away.
And it was also Cody Rhodes facing against Gunther, again, for the inaugural Crown Jewel Championship.
So how did you get stuck on WWE duty for Slam Wrestling?
Easy, I volunteered.
Oh, you volunteered.
I volunteered. And as I said it before in the predictions, I mean, Cody Rhodes is going through a lot of contenders, and he's running out of some viable people. Now, Gunther, I mean, who could believe an Austrian would dare to be a bad guy? I mean, when in the world is that? Oh, right. I remember that now. So the point is, Cody Rhodes won the inaugural Crown Jewel Championship. So, yeah, that happened, which you could read at slamwrestling.net because, I have an MBA and you don't, and you can drink up.
Yeah, so if you go to billfrost.tv and see the latest episode of TV10 podcast posted there, the link that says slamwrestling.net takes you directly to the entire Tommy Milagro archive.
Oh, it does?
That's why I set it up, yeah.
No shit.
It doesn't go to Slam Wrestling just that. It goes directly to your stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, Slam Wrestling, but I'm just highlighting Tommy stuff on the site.
I kind of feel glad I didn't mention this to my editors right now.
He doesn't need to know.
He's
not listening.
And all I know is I was like, why are my numbers so much higher now? Now I know. Thank you. So that brings us to other news. So in an interview after Crown Jewel, Triple H, Paul Levesque, he revealed that representatives in Saudi Arabia wanted more women in the show this year. And
really?
I know.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, and this is what...
It kind of seems like they would want none.
Right? And this is what happened. So Levesque said, we had the first women's match here in Saudi Arabia. It went from us asking Can we bring women here? To them being on billboards all over the city, to the General Entertainment Authority and His Excellency, which would be Mohammed bin Salam Al Saud, calling us and saying, I don't feel like there's enough women on the show. Can we have more women put into the show? So, yeah, I guess that's happening. And also, and Solo Sikoa, who was also featured in Crown Jewel, had this to say about the Bloodline's victory over Roman Reigns and his gang. Spoiler alert. He said, I feel happy because Roman got kicked in the face by a so-called family member, Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn's trying to trick me? Trying to trick the Bloodline? Obviously, it didn't work. Why is it shocking that I beat Roman Reigns? I was supposed to beat Roman Reigns. I came out on top. I'm the real OTC. That's original tribal chief, by the way. I'm the real head of the table. This is my bloodline. This is my family. This is my show. Who's the real tribal chief? So, yeah, that happened there. And also, we're going to add this. A little happiness here. Mandy Rose, formerly of WWE, and Tino Sabatelli got married. Now, some of the people on the 215 guest list included former NFL linebacker Ray Lewis, MMA fighter Rashad Evans, and WWE superstars Sonya Deville, CJ Perry, Indy Hartwell, Cara Jade, and JC Jane, and Roxanne Perez. And congratulations to the couple. But sadly, over the weekend, in addition to Indy Hartwell, it was also certain stars got they got future endeavored. So it was Indy Hartwell. It was also what's his name, Baron Corbin and Tegan Knox. And you're going, who? Exactly. So they have been let go, and we wish them all the best in their future endeavors. And finally, this, I'm trying to think, where do I want to end here? And I think we're just going to end with this. On All Elite Wrestling, not only did you see MVP and Shelton Benjamin in a program against Swerve Strickland, but you also got to see Bobby Lashley.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it is, and just to be clear, it's not a business anymore. It is a Hurt Syndicate because, trademarks. And that's going to be happening a lot more going forward here because, you just have to be careful with programming, especially when you don't have those trademarks locked in because it's sports.
And sports, and Tommy Malengo, go team!
Yay!
A little more about that Daily Show coverage of election night. It's going to be an hour live special as opposed to a half-hour not live special.
Okay.
And all hands on deck, led by Jon Stewart, also Ronnie Chang, Jordan Klepper, Michael Costa, and Desi Lydic will all be there providing presidential election coverage as well as tips on surviving the post-election breakdown of society.
Okay.
And the title of the show, the special, is The Daily Show Presents a Live Election Night Special with Jon Stewart, Indecision 2024, Nothing We Can Do About It Now. And it'll be simulcast on Comedy Central, MTV, Paramount Network, TV Land, CMT, Pop, and Logo.
Okay. So
all of the Paramount networks.
All right. So I got to pay attention to this shit.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it'll be hard to miss. It'll be on all the channels.
Bigger question: how are we doing on the guns to end our lives when this shit happens the way it isn't supposed to? Just asking for a friend. So.
Oh well, in that case, this will have been a right-wing podcast all along. Mm-hmm. We'll just say that, and they'll say, "Well, we haven't heard of you, but we'll take your word for it."
Okay. So we'll expect money.
We'll become part of Newsmax.
Ew. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me wash that down the throat with that genius juice from Sugar House Distillery. Oh,
It won't be so bad.
it burns, but in a good way. So
It'll
okay
be
with that.
fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm optimistic that Trumpy the Clown is going down.
Please don't threaten me with a good time. Please. I'm so fragile.
That's my firm belief. Trumpy the Clown is going down.
Okay. Please. I want it to be true. I need it to be true.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you think it will happen?
Yeah, maybe we should go to the office on election night. Wait for a fight to break out.
Well, actually, we can't on account of we have some other prior engagements the following day. So,
Oh, do we?
yeah, we do. Well, I do. I don't know what your schedule is, which is a good time to
Running to Canada?
No, that's my follow-up here, which is a good time to bring up. Congratulations to our good friend Jeff Bell, who is getting married.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's the sole proprietor of the Nerd Store and
Sole proprietor?
let's call it that.
Okay.
And Dr. Volt. So, what we're saying is, congratulations, you're doing things better than we are handling things. So, good for you, good on you.
Yeah. Is that a formal affair?
Formal-ish. It is going to be held in Taylorsville, so let's just...
Ooh.
Yeah, well, here's what I'm going to say. I'm dressing up in my nicest denims and, maybe a nice gray vest. So, however you want to dress, I leave to you. Yeah, that sums it up right there. Yeah, what we're saying is we're not always we're fancy as fuck, so, but there are other things that are fancier than fuck. Like, what other shows should we recommend to the peoples?
Well, I'm really enjoying the, no. Blake and the new season of What We Do in the Shadows.
Right.
It seems like they're going out well.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I just like how Nandor got shut down by Guillermo.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Look, I understand that I got shut down and fired by my familiar who, I'm gonna check this out. And he walks off.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just brilliant right there.
Yes.
I will say Matt Berry is just on point. Look, I'm trying to find a way to make my monster a little less more hideous than normal. If you just maybe give him a little bit more time. No, I'm fucking done with this cunt. I am totally done with him. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And also this Stars series, Sweet Pea, starring Ella Purnell. Really enjoying that. She's it's a British import for Stars.
Okay.
And she plays a young woman who, basically turns into a killer because everybody sucks, and she's finally had enough.
And this is on Stars, you say?
Stars, yeah. So in a couple of years, it'll end up somewhere where people are, and it'll become a hit.
So Netflix.
Maybe,
Okay.
yeah. Maybe even Hulu. Who knows?
Gee, why haven't I watched Stars in a while? Why?
Why is that?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Hold that thought for a second. That reminds me. Thank you. Excuse me for a second. You, Stars! You know what you did to Heels? Yeah, stay in the corner! Okay, I think I'm back here. And we're good.
Yeah, so along those lines, there's a coming up in City Weekly and a couple of other publications later this week, probably, or maybe next week. The publication schedule is all kinds of fucked up. Shows you missed the first time around that I talked up, but it was in vain because they're on somewhere no one's watching.
You mean you talked about it before New York Times and or the New Yorker said something about this?
Yeah, shows that premiered on not great networks, but they were really good shows.
Like what in particular?
Here's a couple here. from the article. Loudermilk, of course, is one of the big ones. Loudermilk premiered on DirecTV's ironically named Audience Network in 2017.
Yes.
And was seen by nobody but me. I had DirecTV at the time, so I saw it. Yeah.
Gee, wait a minute. I've heard of this Loudermilk before. Where have I heard? Oh, yeah, it was on the New York Times.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Starring Ron Livingston and Will Sasso. Ron Livingston played a recovering alcoholic, former music critic.
Yeah.
And now he leads a recovery group, and he likes to rant a lot about, modern culture. Things were better back in
In
the
other
90s.
words, he's our people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Another one, Detroiters. It was a Comedy Central series for 2 seasons. Didn't really get much notice at all. Tim Robinson went on to the series. What is it called? I Think You Should Leave. Much bigger success.
Yeah.
Now Detroiters is available on Netflix, and you should watch it. And another one we talked about here a lot, Kevin Can Fuck Himself, from 2021. It was on AMC, starring Annie Murphy from Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
It's just a mind fuck of a series. It's half stupid sitcom, half hard-boiled drama.
And you're going, wait a minute, why did I miss this? Oh, yeah, you didn't listen to us harder.
You didn't listen to us, yeah.
This is your fault.
Yeah, there's another couple ones in there, like, say, Preacher. Preacher did okay on AMC, but now it's on Netflix, and a lot more people are seeing it. And, of course, the last one I'm going to mention, but there are others in the article, Warrior, which started on Cinemax.
And now it's on Netflix.
Now it's on Netflix, yeah.
Yeah.
And Warrior is definitely one to check out.
Oh, it was, and again, we've talked about it before, but it bears repeating. Warrior is a TV show born out of the concept from Bruce Lee.
Yes.
And you're going, wait, the Bruce Lee?
That one.
That
Bruce Lee, yeah.
Yeah. And it involves the Tongs. That would be a Chinese gang, folks.
Yep.
And they are trying to make their way in old San Francisco.
1870s San Francisco.
Thank you.
Yes.
And you're going, why didn't I learn about that? Well, you should have paid fucking attention to us.
Well, it was on Cinemax.
Still.
Cinemax, for several years there, tried to make original programming a thing and didn't work.
Yeah, but then it became HBO Max, and then it became Max, and then Max just said, fuck you, and here, Netflix, do you think you want to take this? So.
Yeah.
Well,
and some other ones I'm currently watching that I would highly recommend that you can see. The Franchise is on HBO and Max.
Yeah.
Very funny. Very, if you saw Avenue 5 a few years ago, it's very dry like that, very British.
And I'm going to tell you right now, and we talked about it before, but The Franchise, it is dry as fuck.
Yes.
Like, it's a dry rub of a TV show.
Yes, it is.
I just go in there knowing it's going to happen, but wait, it's a little insidery. Yeah, that's the point. So just know that Hollywood is a complete dry rub.
Yes, yeah.
And you'll be fine.
It's, this behind the scenes of a superhero franchise that is not faring well.
And Aya Cash is a goddamn treasure.
Yes, yeah. Another show you should be watching, it's on HBO and Max, the final season of Somebody Somewhere. Bridget Everett. Very, very funny show. It's a very subtle, small show. It's all in the details. It's not a broad comedy at all, but it's still very funny.
All right.
And still sticking with Have I Got News for You over on the CNN.
Yeah.
This past weekend, Michael Ian Black was taking guest Anthony Scaramucci to task on several occasions, basically saying, okay, why did you work for fucking Trump? Basically coming right at him and say,
He said that right to his face?
pretty much, yeah. It was
God,
and
I
Anthony
need to watch this.
Scaramucci says, hey, I know. My ego got the best of me. I learned my lesson. I'm doing everything I can to make amends for it now. But I was lured by the lure of power
Okay.
and money and everything he thought he was going to get out of it. And then he soon realized after he was fired after 11 days, it's like, oh, wait, this is pure evil. And now I'm going to spend my time fighting against him.
Okay.
Much like Michael Cohen.
All right.
But Anthony Scaramucci is, at least he got out with not doing jail time. He's like the one.
So I can't do any Scaramucci. Will you do the Fandango?
No, none of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no Thunderbolt and Lightning. Very, very frightening indeed.
Yeah, none of that.
Okay.
Also, I wonder if we're going to get hit by a copyright. We'll find out. Anything you got? The people should be watching harder before we get the fuck out of here.
Pretty simple. Superman and Lois.
Yes.
They still do original programming on the C-Dub.
This is going to be one of the last ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's actually very interesting, especially how they're developing the Doomsday character. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm also going to add into their, let's see, what's the one I'm really liking a lot? Oh, yeah. I think in addition to Lioness, I'm going to say Tulsa King, especially with Sylvester Stallone.
Shit's getting gnarly.
Oh, yeah. Things are getting really gnarly in Tulsa.
There's so many wannabe mob bosses in this town.
Right? In the heartland of America?
It seems. Well, I don't know. I never been to Tulsa, never been to Oklahoma, but it seems like this town has more than its quota of wannabe mob bosses
Right?
to take over the town.
Yeah. Like, you couldn't find something better to do in Kansas? I mean,
It seems like you could move a few towns over and be okay.
or, maybe just move a little further up to North Dakota. I mean, nothing can happen in North Dakota. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
That's where Fargo is.
Yeah, maybe not there,
Yeah.
but yeah, it seems like the market is overcrowded for crime in the town. Yeah.
Just a tad
Yeah.
bit. But I'm also going to add into there. Let's see. I already talked about Tulsa King. I've already talked about Lioness.
I think we're good. We've got enough shows.
Do you have any others you want to
Nope,
add?
that's it for now. Yeah,
Okay.
we got to get out of here. So we want to
Oh.
thank our sponsors.
Oh, well, that would be our good friends at Sugar House Distillery. They have some great bourbon here, and Mr. Frost here is happy with his bourbon
Yeah.
because whatever
It's bourbony.
whatever happens with the selection, he will be completely numbed.
I will be taking it with me to the media re-education camp
Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna squirrel that heart.
somehow.
Somehow,
Yes.
it's gonna be a little further up than.
Somehow I'm going to do it. That's
Okay.
all I'm saying.
In other words, when we see you at the re-education camp, it's Topaz. It's going to be honest. It'll be in Topaz.
Yeah.
Just bring over some other contraband liquor, like from our friends at Ogden's owned distillery. They make some fine vodka with 5 Wives and 5 Husbands vodka. Or you could squirrel away some Madame Patarini gin. Or, you could do the underground or even the cans if you want to. How you're going to squirrel that away, I'm just saying unclench. And I'm also going to say maybe some, let's see, Outlaw Distillery with the bourbon, the honey bourbon, the rum, because of the holidays. How you squirrel that away, I don't know.
They even got vodka.
Yeah, they do have vodka.
Yep.
And let's say some Bohemian Brewery. They got some great beer. You like beer.
Beer's good.
Beer is always good. And, we can't do a pony keg, but
Yeah.
for now. But the point is, we can have that beer, but you're probably not into beer, and you're going, what can I have that's not beer? Well, good news. That would be our good friends at Boostique. Ivy, our good friend Ivy has some great non-alcoholic drinks there, and more importantly, she has some glassware and some stuff to mix up a cocktail
Yeah.
with any of our sponsors.
Yeah.
So, just go with that. And let's see, anything else? Oh yeah, we have shirts. So when we meet you at the re-education camp in a couple of weeks, and you decide to pay us money, it's only $10 for a shirt.
It'll be in cigarettes at that point, but yeah.
Either way, the point is pay us, and we'll get you a T-shirt. Or if you want to do it before the world goes to an end, just send it to us at tv10podcast@gmail.com and put in the subject line T-shirt me now.
Yeah.
Name, shirt size, your address, or we'll find you when we get to the re-education camp.
All right. And on that note, let's say goodnight, America.
And jiggle that handle because, oh God, we're doomed. Flush.
There's only me and my TV.
Now, Kamala, take my Pamela. The American people want to stop the chaos
And end the drama.
with a cool new stepmamala. Kick back in our pajamas and watch a rom Kamala.
Like Legally Blondula.
And start decorating for Christmas. Fa la 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 la. Because what do we always say? Keep Kamala and carry on a la. We know each other so well, we even finish each other's belief in the promise of America.